Yeah, two back-to-backs today. Yeah, it was pretty exciting, honestly, at the end. And, Jacob, after we get those two, he just kind of found another gear, it looked like. And his stuff, early on, I didn't think his stuff was that good. And as the game went on, it looked like it just got better and better. And we didn't look like we had too much of a shot with him. But, you got to look at Miggy. Miggy getting on base there puts a different kind of pressure on a guy because now it's one pitch. And, Yelly's able to do it there. And then Big G, obviously, that's good.
I mean, we're seeing kind of games we didn't really see last year from this team where they kind of come back and, kind of fend off a charge.
Well, I mean,
like
this.
this.
Oh, you kind of like this? I kind of like it. No, I think, again, it's early in the season. There's no real true trends that are going to be set. We're going to play this, way over the course of the season. But I think if we're going to be a good team, we're going to have to keep fighting all the time. We're going to have to put some runs up. We're going to have to win some games like this. Adam gave us a great game tonight. After doing what he did the other day, he bounces back. Looked like his stuff early on was kind of rough, and then all of a sudden he found another gear. So a lot of good things are happening. Again, but we're 11 games in. Happy with the way we're playing, happy with our club. I've been happy all spring. I've kind of talked about it. This group I feel comfortable with. I trust them. And so we'll see what happens. It's going to be a fun summer.
Not an easy task prevailing, on nights when they send out Syndergaard. And not that you all hit Syndergaard or DeGrom really well, but to get wins in those kind of games, what does that mean?
Well, I think those kind of games tell you what your pitchers are able to do. And I think anytime you face big boys like that, your starting pitcher is a key because you just got to stay in the game. You can't give those guys 3 or 4 run leads and think you're going to come back on them. You got to have your pitcher keep you in the game, and that's what we've had the last couple of nights. We've Volke and then Adam both keep us in the game, give us a chance to do what we were able to do tonight, where one guy gets on and you hit one ball, it changes the game. So the key to those is beating those guys is to hang in there with them, and that's usually your starting pitcher just kind of keeping you in the game.
Third one-run game in the series. How would you describe these first 3 games?
Well, it's been a great series. Obviously, I think it's just been a good series to watch. That 16 inning wasn't that much fun on our end, but a lot of kind of crazy stuff. But it's been obviously a tight series the whole way.
What do you make of all the home runs this week in this ballpark? There's been 19 in 5 games. We've never seen that before here.
The ball's jumping, that's for sure. Seemed like with the roof was open, it didn't travel as good straight away, but the ball's still going to go out. I noticed it during the WBC. It looked like the ball was jumping out of here. So I don't know if what to make of it. But
do you think how much speaks to your players? How much you think? I mean, I know the Mets hit their share, but your guys are hitting their share too.
No, those balls are hitting. They're going out everywhere. Ozuna's ball's going out of everywhere. JB, where he hits his, is going to go out of everywhere. Yelly's balls, these homers aren't like cheapies, You're going to have to hit them here. So when you get one here, you're usually not getting a cheapie.
One thing they seem to try to, they get the rally going with the bunt. What are you seeing with that? With you guys having the lead, it kind of got to the time where you're just.
Well, what do you mean?
Yeah, do you think they're trying to exploit your shifting at that point?
That was a regular defense. We were in regular defense right there. It's just a bunt base hit. That's as much as anything. Now, the one the other night with Bruce is definitely taking advantage of it. And we've made the adjustment, just hanging the guy in there for another strike, and that takes it away. So, again, it's a good play on their part, but we were in regular. That was just a regular. There was no shift right there.